If you thought the last few days had been insane, as ever more juicy slices of Prince Harry's memoir spare were served up freshly translated from Spanish, frostbitten penises and all, the latest feeding frenzy from the British Sunday newspapers ratchets things up to an even crazier level. Then, later today, come Harry's interviews with Tom Bradby in the UK and Anderson Cooper in the US. Tomorrow morning, there'll be another interview with Michael Strahan on Good Morning America. Then the book itself is published Monday, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Then, Stephen Colbert hosts Harry Tuesday night on The Late Show. Cold compress anyone? Here goes. William is burning, Charles is heartbroken. After Harry telling all about Prince William allegedly shoving him onto a dog bowl in a heated confrontation, a close friend of both brothers tells the Sunday Times that William won't retaliate, he never would, because he's dignified and unbelievably loyal. William is a sitting duck because Harry knows he isn't going to retaliate. How many shots can you take at a sitting duck? It's cruel, cowardly, and so sad for William to keep taking the punches. He's keeping quiet for the good of his family and the country. William was anxious and he's sad, the friend said. He's concentrating on his wife and his children, that's what he has. He has to focus on them, and look out for the rest of the royal family. He's handling it so well on the outside, inside, he's burning. Another friend told the Sunday Times, William will be going through a range of emotions, anger, concern and worry, not just for his family but how all this is going to affect the institution. He will be thinking strategically and grappling with the personal versus the institutional reaction. We know how closely he followed his grandmother's example, and the institutional response may win the day over the personal. But he is staunchly protective of his own family, and he's not just going to roll over. William and Kate are set to do a joint engagement this week. His focus is on getting on with the job and his commitment to duty and service is unwavering, a knight told the Times. We'd rather concentrate on the work we're doing than on books or anything else that is happening. A friend of the royal family told the paper, William is tough, the family can play the long game in the way Harry and Meghan can't. They can channel their inner Queen Elizabeth, show, don't tell, demonstrate this is the role you've taken on with courage and decency. That's a very powerful counterpoint to all this. As for King Charles, a source said, the king is no less hurt because he personally hasn't been the focus of the majority of the anger and frustration of the book. He feels it as keenly, it is no less painful for him because the focus is on his son rather than him. There is a lot of family pain. Another friend of the king told the Times, Charles will be perplexed and heartbroken, but he is resilient. Although Harry resents the role he was dealt within the institution, it is the fact that they are father and son that will bring them back together. Royal source. Charles hopes to reconcile with Harry, The Telegraph reports, the problem is each side believes the other should make the first move. Those close to Charles are aware that the only way out of this mess is reconciliation, however difficult, the paper says. It is considered the only way of avoiding open warfare for years to come. The challenge here is not to build a mountain of resentment that cannot be bypassed, a source told the paper. In many ways, the royal family is no different to any other family and it will be their normality, rather than their uniqueness, which offers the greatest chance of reconciliation. Although Harry resents the role he was dealt within the institution, it is the fact that they are father and son that will bring them back together. While Harry said his family has shown no willingness to talk, a source told The Telegraph, "What father does not forgive their son?" Looking ahead, the Sunday Times royal correspondent Roya Nikhat tweeted that Harry had been written out of the script for the coronation, with no official role in the service if he attends. Breaking with tradition, Charles will scrap royal dukes kneeling and paying homage to the monarch. Only William will perform that role.